Oh, all right. Let's be ready. Where is that fucking thing? There it is. There we are. Okay, and we're live. Do we have everything that we need? We are set. We have our food. Only thing we don't necessarily have set up is our insulation layer, which we will in a little bit. That's how I have to do it, I think. All right, I think I have an idea of how I'm going to set up for tonight so that we have a little bit better. But I did, honestly, I'm pretty happy with what I've done so far. I've made it so that I personally have more room, so that Mocha personally has more room. So I think that that is a good start for how we're going to be for the rest of the time we are going to be in our car until we are ready. The last thing that I need to get is the mattress pad that should be coming in. And once I get that mattress pad, and what's up, Podchimelani? I can't say your name. I fucking butchered it already, but what's up, my friend? How are y'all doing? I'm from the United States. Born and raised. And hello. Alright, yeah, so we are just relaxing for the day until we get ready for our nighttime reading stream. Mocha here is set up. We got food set up for her now in a much more, what's the word? Much more easy way for her to access that food. And hello, Amelia. Hello, Harry. How are you? What time is it currently? It is 3 p.m. It actually, well, it's 2:58 p.m. But yeah, 3 p.m. All right, we got that. We got this. Hey, what's up from the USA here as well? Hey, my friend. How are you, Garrett? Appreciate you being here. I do appreciate everybody that is here hanging out and being awesome. We're just doing a stream, hanging out. I'm going to eat some lunch and, you know, we're just relaxing before we have our nighttime reading stream, which will we be reading the next chapter of the book we have been reading for the stream, which is The Dragons. And hello, everybody. Appreciate those of you that are here. And I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Thank you so very much. And of course, don't forget to like the stream if you do, because it helps me greatly as a content creator. You know. Hi. You need to itch your... Here, I'll itch your chest for you. I'll help you itch your chest. Yeah? 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 Right there? Is that what you needed? Is that good? Yeah? Yeah. Let's see, I had a girl come over, Smoke say... I mean... I guess that's a good thing, Garrett. As long as you had a good time and she had a good time, right? Everybody has a good time. Okay. Hey, down. Down. No. Lay down. Now. Down. Down. Good girl. Dancing in the moonlight. Oh, God. You know, I do wish I could have some background music. I apologize that I don't. Maybe sometime in the future we'll be able to do that. What am I up to? I'm just relaxing, you know, getting ready for tonight's stream as we are going to be doing another reading of The Dragons. We're moving on to chapter 2. I'm going to have some dinner lunch because I've already had breakfast lunch, so time for dinner lunch. I mean, at most, I really only eat twice a day. I try to only, I'm most of the time only eat once a day, but yeah. But we got a lot of things done today. We got our car transmission fluid as well as oil changed. We got our battery checked up. We bought pretty much the last of the supplies that we're probably going to need to make sure that Mocha is going to be comfortable and we're going to be comfortable. Where are you at? We're currently in a Walmart parking lot. Yeah, we're currently in a Walmart parking lot, just chilling out. This is where we're going to be spending the night, of course. This is where we spend our night most of the nights. And hopefully, yeah. And tomorrow, we're going to go withdraw some cash, and then we're going to go grab we're going to buy some pants, because we need some khaki pants for work. We might get some more water, because I think we're getting low on our water reservoir. I mean, it's kind of cold, but it's actually kind of comfortable, actually. Yeah, and we're just, at the moment, doing our best to just relax, kick back, and just be. Because I'm Jake from State Farm. No, I'm kidding. It's because it's required for the uniform for security. We're required to have black khakis. They don't really necessarily want jeans. They obviously don't want you to wear stretchy sweats because that's not professional. It is a security job, so there is a uniform. Part of that uniform is black khakis. But it was just funny thinking about Jake from State Farm. Although it was kind of weird, you know. This is the thing. So for those of you who don't know, Jake from State Farm literally actually was someone who worked at a call center at State Farm. And they just asked him, hey, do you want to do this? And he's like, fuck yeah, I'll do it. So for a little bit, he was Jake from State Farm. And eventually, because he wanted to, he couldn't keep doing his job and doing commercials, they eventually found a spokesperson to replace Jake from State Farm. And they have the now Jake from State Farm. A little bit of stupid TV trivia for y'all. Just so y'all can see Mocha too. Because she's just started the show. I love you too. Even though you're a weirdo. Yeah. But I do hope everybody is doing well. And I appreciate those of you that are here hanging out. You know, we're just, like I said, we're just really just chilling out. Until 6. 3 hours from now is when we will actually be doing anything and reading. But yeah, I want it to be live while I just relax here, because we don't have much to do right now. Today was not a DoorDash day. Today was one of the few days we weren't able to schedule a DoorDash. Tomorrow is going to be another DoorDash day, and hopefully we'll be able to make some money tomorrow. And if not Friday, Monday, I believe Monday is where I'm going to meet up with my ex to grab the rest of my shit, such as my mattress pad to make the inside of here much more comfortable. I believe I have some ratchet straps that I need to get that will make sure that all of this is a lot more secure. And other than that, I think that's all we're really gonna need. And then we should be good. I might need to get another blanket because it is a little bit cold at times, but I'm thinking that once I have the mattress pad in here in the back, and I might need to cut it, but if I have to cut it, I can cut it to a shape that makes it a lot more comfortable for me to be in here. And then once I get my next paycheck, I'm going to buy another car organizer so that I can put another one on the other side. And on that side, I can start organizing some of my other shit. And eventually we'll get better covers, as well as eventually, hopefully we'll get enough. I don't know if I can actually I can show you like that. Hopefully we'll get enough money that from our paycheck, from our first paycheck, that we'll be able to fix the window there that got broken in. Not while I was living in my car. That was something that somebody broke a long time ago while I was actually still with my ex-wife at the time. And that was like 4 years ago. But yeah, they broke that and I never got it replaced. So seeing as I'm living in here, I'm probably going to get that fixed. And from there, we'll work on trying to find better window covers, something more permanent. I might figure out like a tarp system that I can put up here and like hook up to something up here so that it'll be a lot easier to just, just roll it down and roll it back up whenever I need it. Same thing with these windows. But it shouldn't be too hard to figure out to make this a little bit more of a comfortable living space. Every day, that reality of the fact that I do live in my car is settling in more and more. And, it's not like I want to be in my car for the rest of my life, but it is becoming something that I can find a little bit of liberation in. And, we'll keep doing better. We'll keep rising. And hopefully soon we'll be able to get our hands on, we'll be able to get a roof over our heads somehow. I'm going to pause the live for just a second. I just got an email. I need to check that out. One moment, everybody. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I just had to check the email. I'm just trying to see whether or not I'm going to get my first schedule this week. If not this week, next week. Either way, I'm waiting for it. I'm hoping for it. And yeah, I can't wait to start work. I really can't. I might need to get like another bed cover part, and we should be fine with that. Oh yeah, and we vacuumed today. We have a car vacuum, so we and used it today, and honestly, the car vacuum worked pretty well. I'm thinking tomorrow when we go to the bank, we're gonna go get. Ouch. Okay. Anyways, tomorrow when we go to the bank, we're gonna go get a roll of quarters so we can do some laundry, so that I can wash the bedding part. Well, no, we're gonna get the coins, but we're not gonna do the laundry. I'm gonna wait until Monday when we get the mattress pad in. Then we'll do some laundry. I'll wash the top bedding part that I've been using as a top bedding. I'm gonna wash my blankies and my pillows. Probably wash those. And I'll figure out a way to get. I'll probably have to get new pillows, honestly, because these ones are pretty old, anyways. Hey. Hey, Mocha, quit licking your paw. Speaking of, you know what I just remembered? I need to get something. I need to remember to put flea medication on my dog. Do not lick my toes, you weirdo. I am not into that. Okay. And I know you're going to be sad because I'm not going to be able to pet you for the next, you know, until tomorrow. But you're going to have to get over it. Because you shouldn't pet your dog once you put dog medication on them. Huh. Apparently I'm supposed to cut this. I don't have scissors. This isn't good. I don't have scissors. Shit. Alright, well, I'll have to do that tomorrow then. Fuck. Alright, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. I don't like leaving things half finished. If I'm about to get started on something, to do something, I kind of want to finish it, but I can't. I don't have scissors, and I can't do that safely. You got water, you got food, you are good and happy. Yeah. But how is everybody here in chat doing? I hope y'all are doing well. I do appreciate everyone that is hanging out with me right now. You know? Today was definitely a good day. It was pretty beautiful. You know, we took Mocha out for a walk. We didn't take Mocha out for a walk, actually, this time. Because we were out and about when we went to get our oil done, as well as to get our battery checked out. She was with me the whole time, and there was a lot of people there. She was pretty overstimulated. So I think that was a good day for her, because she did very, very good and didn't bark at anybody unnecessarily. You know, she still got a little puff, puff, puff. But that's definitely something we can work on. Hey, what's up, Aguda? How are you? But she did a lot better this time than she did last time. So I'm hoping that the next time. Did you have some food in your jowls? You had some food in your jowls, didn't you? I'm thinking that tomorrow, though, after the morning DoorDash that I have set up, I am going to take her to the park, and y'all will join me for a park walk. And from there, we will eventually, hopefully, hear back from our job about when our first day of work is going to be. That is the only thing we're waiting on at the moment. Hey, what you doing? You gonna go for your chew? You gonna go for the choo-choo? You can go for your choo-choo. Just so you can see Mocha. She's the star of the show, you know? She's always the star of the show. Look at her. Look at her. Look how cute she is. Huh. Huh. Who's your good girl? Who's my good girl? Who's my good girl? Yeah. Who's my good girl? Huh? Who's your good girl? Who's your good girl? Did you just burp in my hands? Gross. You just burped in my hands. There was a bunch of hot dog breath that just pooled in my hands. You should be ashamed of yourself. Not really. You don't even know. I'm sure you somewhat know what I'm saying. There was a study that was done that showcased that dogs, even though they don't understand language, they have somewhat of a rudimentary understanding of the emotion behind our words. So in a way, in a sense, your dog does understand you. Huh. You do understand. But sometimes you choose not to act like you do. Because you're a brat. And I love you. I do. I do. You are a brat. Don't you start licking your ass. This is what she does. She'll just stick her face into my hands because she wants lovies. Here. So you can stretch out a little more. Better? Yeah, better? Huh? Yeah, better? Yeah, better? Yeah, better? Yeah. Wobble, 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 wobble. Wobble, 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 wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. That's what you sound like. What you doing? What do you see? What do you see? Go on, get your water. Go get your food. But yeah, how are y'all doing? You know, we are here streaming because we want to talk to y'all too. We're not just here to ramble and play with our pup on screen. And of course, at 6 o'clock, we are going to be doing the reading of Chapter 2 of The Dragons. Which, you know, we kind of left it on a cliffhanger. Alright. You need more water? More water? Give you more water. You drink a lot of water, Mocha. I hope you know that. And it's a good thing, though, because it's healthy for you to drink a lot of water. Hydration's good for you. Hey! Thank you so much for letting me know that it's you. Ew, you just fucking drooled all over me with your water. God. But what's up, my friend? How are you? Thank you so much for joining me today. We were just hanging out for a little bit while we, you know, chill out and relax. Currently waiting on it to be 6, because at 6 we are going to be doing our stream. We're just going to eat some lunch. I have food. I don't know why I'm not eating yet, but I'm waiting for the inclination of food to hit me. And I am glad that you are doing good. I am doing pretty awesome. Don't eat all of your food. You better learn to snack it. But yeah, you know, we're just here. We're hanging out. And I appreciate everybody for being here and being awesome. I think I'm gonna eat something though, because I do need to eat. I'm just sitting here not eating. You better not have fucking just... No, you just never... She can't knock it over. I have everything, you know, essentially taped down so she can't do anything with it. Hopefully she can't do anything with it like that. It's meant to make sure that she can't move it around, and even when I'm driving, if there's water in there, it'll still be okay. Personally, I don't trust the gravity water part because I think it'll just overflow. So I've just been giving her water as I can. Yeah, but give me 1 second. Y'all get to just look at Mocha for a bit. I'm going to go grab something. Hello, I'm still here. I hope you're well. All right. Oh God, making sure it doesn't fall off of that thing. Jesus Christ, Mocha. Getting water everywhere. Love you. You're the reason water's everywhere. You know that? I can't trust you because you just drool it everywhere. I still love you. That doesn't mean I don't love you. You just drool water everywhere. And if I didn't answer you, Woozy, I'm glad you're doing good. I am doing pretty damn awesome. Like I said, we're just getting ready for tonight's stream, which is going to be a stream based. Well, tonight we're going to be reading the next chapter of the Dragons. Hey, lay down. Just so you don't just see her snout, because, you know, Mocha is one of the main stars of the show. Lay down, please. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Here's my good girl. You scratchy scratchies. You get your scratchy scratchies. I know, right? So it's kind of funny because some people, when they first see Mocha just in the car, they think she's actually a pretty big dog. And when they hear about the fact that she is a Australian Shepherd and German Shepherd mix, they think she's a pretty big dog. But she was the runt of her litter. And so far, at the most, I think she weighs in at, I think, at most 90 pounds. She's roughly 88 pounds. But she's not that big of a dog. You know, there's some dogs out there that are fucking huge, that are 150 pounds, and you're just like, are you a dog or are you a bear? I'm not sure if this is true, but if I remember correctly, there was some study that stated that bears and dogs and wolves have some form of common ancestry. Which, if that is true, which I'm not saying it is true, but if that is true, it would actually make a lot of sense. Make sure she has food on hand so she knows that she's always gonna have food and not gonna starve. You know that, right? I'm never gonna let you starve. Mocha, what are you looking at? What you looking at, girl? You're so observant. You're so observant. You know that. But I need you to lay down. Please. Lay down. Good girl. She is very good at listening. get our grub on, shall we? I'm trying to make sure that I have regular habits when it comes to certain things, so I know where everything is and where everything should be. You know, like my keys, I'm trying to make sure that I always have hanging. You guys, you know what? You can see it if I do this. I'm gonna make sure my keys are always hanging here when I'm just parked and chilling instead of actually being out and about. Make sure my wall. I pressed the button on my phone and I didn't mean to while I was moving things, but I keep my wallet in that, which is locked, to make sure that, you know, if anything happens, if anybody tries to break into my car, they can't get to my wallet. Fucking happened again. Sorry, I pressed that button again while I was putting it back onto the stand. But yeah, you know, I have very specific places for very specific things now. Kind of becoming a little bit OCD when it comes to my stuff, because I have to be, to make sure that I have space and we have areas for everything and nothing gets broken. Because I don't want to break anything. Eventually, what also I need to do, once I get my first paycheck, is this. I need to buy another one of these. Because these are really, really good lights. And I like having them around. So once I get a few more, I think that'll be very helpful. Huh. Yeah. Anyways, sorry, what was I saying? Yeah. But yeah, I just need to get maybe one more of these, and I think I'll be good. No, not right there. Yeah, right there. Because this one is no good, and it's not even mine. I thought it was something extra in my stuff, but apparently it's not, because apparently this is not mine. So I gotta give it back to whoever that is. But yeah, I just gotta get another one of these, and then I'll have two. And I think two of these will be perfect for what I do. You know, my readings in my car. Eventually, I need to get another book, because this book will eventually end. Even though we're only on chapter 2. But I do want to do other readings of other books. I want more Dragonlance books. I really wish I had more Dragonlance books. But, you know, I couldn't keep my book collection. I'd throw it away because I had nowhere to go. It had nowhere to be stored. The only things that I could store that were important to me were my computers and some miscellaneous things. So until then, until I get a roof over my head, I guess got to make sure that those computers stay where they are. And hopefully the person that's holding on to them stays generous and doesn't do anything to them. I mean, I trust that they won't, because they're a good person. But people change, right? Either way, I appreciate everybody for being here. And thank you so much, Sam. I do. I am doing my best to keep my head up. You know, we have a job. We have income. I have DoorDash that is making me a little bit of money here and there. I've already made about 80 bucks, and I've only worked total, like, well, actually, I made more closer to 90 bucks. And I only worked like three and a half hours in the past 3 days of DoorDash, making 90 bucks. I think that's pretty good. Tomorrow I have 2 scheduled DoorDashes, so that should be a lot easier for me and a lot better, and I should be able to make some money with that. But yeah. Oh yeah, no. The main thing with that, Sam, is that I've got to work on, you know, I guess work on getting through the scheduled period so that I get access to DoorDash now more often. And I should be able to utilize that after some more consistency. And then, you know, I also have a job already set up, which is my security job. I'm just waiting for my first day now at this point because I have everything else set up. My app is set up. My ADP is set up. I did my classes. I am just waiting for my boss lady to get back to me and tell me, hey, you start here. She asked me for Sunday or Saturday, and I told her I will do Sunday and I will be there with bells on. I just need tomorrow after I go door dashing, because I have morning door dashing. After I go door dashing, I need to buy some khaki pants because that is part of the uniform, some black khakis, which shouldn't be too hard to find. And I have shoes for work, specifically, actually, for this kind of work, which is great. Now, the only thing that I need to do is keep consistent about this and make sure that wherever I sleep isn't gonna piss anybody off, because we're still living in our car. Like the plan that I actually have at this point, and it seems to be the most feasible plan, is to save up and buy a fifth wheel, which is, essentially a mobile home, and find someone who's willing to let me put that mobile home on their land with full hookups, water, electricity, sewage, and I can get my own internet, and let me pay, $500 to $700. Usually that's the rental rate for that. And within that, save up enough money from working on my regular job and DoorDash, because I'm going to use DoorDash as well. And of course, I'm always going to be content creating. I'm going to be live streaming whatever I do, because I want y'all to be part of that journey. But I'm going to save up money after I buy a fifth wheel and able to put it on someone's land. And I am going to buy my own land that I can put that fifth wheel on. And eventually, once that fifth wheel is set up on that land, which is mine, that I own, I'm going to work on saving up and get a small manufactured home that is roughly 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath at most. That is the most that I need. I don't need anything more than that. Put that fucking manufactured house on that land and live the rest of my life. Die there. But keep doing what I love doing, which is content creation. And eventually, hopefully, maybe I can get a gig into something else that I really want to do. Some of my dream jobs, like being a radio DJ, or getting a job doing some kind of voice acting, or even being an actor in general. I would love that. I would love any of that. But first things first is the plan right now, the seemingly most feasible plan in my mind is to get an RV, put it on a piece of land eventually that I will buy. Get an RV, rent somebody's land that I can put it on, buy a piece of land from money that I'll be saving up, put that RV on that land or that fifth wheel, and then move on from that to putting a manufactured house onto that land. And then from there, live, be happy, have a house. And I don't even need a lot of land. I don't need anything more than half an acre. Like half an acre is a lot for me. So anything less than half an acre, I'm still going to be happy with. Quarter of an acre. It's as long as that land is internet, sewage, and is electric, sewage, water, and internet ready, we are good. My neck feels a lot better after that. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think I talked about this a lot yesterday, but I just got to say it again. Do you all know how fucking amazing it is that I can talk this long? I can do this. I've gone this entire freaking day, and I have not heard nor hear no hide of static in my ears. I am so happy about that. If y'all have tinnitus, if y'all have any kind of static or crackling that goes on in your ear when you talk, maybe a lot of buildup of earwax, go to your doctor's office or your local urgent care. Get that washed out and cleaned out. And if that doesn't help, get a referral to a ear nose, and mouth specialist. And from there, you should be able to get a lot of help for some of the issues that you might have. Although some tinnitus might be permanent, there are solutions out there that might be able to help you. Don't just suffer. I know that sounds like I'm trying to be an ad there, but I'm not. I'm just saying, like, I am fucking ecstatic for a year and a half. So actually, technically for 3 years, all I've heard is little bits of static. That I've gotten worse and worse, and it's only been within the past year and a half that it's gotten so bad that no matter when I talk, all I hear is static. But now it's not there. Now it's gone. And it is so quietly awesome. I love you, Mocha. Mocha is just laying down behind me, chilling. I think she feels a lot more relaxed now that she's got like easy access to water and food, and she doesn't have to wait for me to stop and fill her bowl and stop and fill her bowl. I cannot wait till I get that mattress pad in here because I think that'll make it a lot more comfortable just to lay down and sleep. You're gonna cook some food, good vibes. All right, my friend, I appreciate you hanging out, Sam, for as long as you did. And keep in mind, if you do want to come back, we will be live in about. We're gonna stay live, but in about 2.5 hours. Anyways, in about 2.5 hours, we are going to be going live for a nighttime reading of the second chapter of The Dragons. And I hope you'll join us for that. All right, one moment. I'm going to pause. Cannot wait, honestly. Absolutely cannot wait until we get a permanent roof over our heads. I'm going to talk to a friend of mine. I want to see if they're willing to, because they are in the process of getting a house. And once they get a house, I want to see, because they're the only friend that I have at the moment that's close by that I can talk to about this. And I want to see if maybe they'd be willing to let me put a fifth wheel on their land. If they are, then I have a plan of where I'm going to put that fifth wheel once I save up enough to purchase one. I just got to survive in my car until that point, which should be fine. We'll make that work. Yeah, we'll make that work. We will. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a downer. I am here, and I am speaking. But I also do want to know if anybody here in chat wants to talk, because we're also here for y'all. To interact, to talk, to be us. Yeah, I am going to try to eat. I don't know what it is, but right now my appetite is kind of waning. Like, I know I'm hungry, but when I look at the food, I don't want to eat it. Not like I'm disgusted by it. It's interesting. I don't know what that's called. I think that's called depression. But that's something that, a lot of people have a misconception over when it comes down to it. They think depression is just being sad, and it's not just being sad. It's a lot different than that. And I have a great respect for people that go through, you know, bipolar disorder, manic depression, treatment-resistant depression, and things like that, because it's not easy to handle. It really isn't. And it's not something as simple as flipping a switch and simply saying that I'm okay. It doesn't just go away. So for those of you out there that do live life with chronic depression or the like, know that your feelings are, valid, and that there is nothing wrong with needing help. Everybody needs help. It's just a matter of whether or not you're willing to admit it. But yeah, like I said, we are here for chat. And if anybody in chat does want to chat, giggity. One second. I want to see. Maybe. I was going to see if maybe I can. You know what? I'm going to try it. Let's see how bad it is if I can try it. Never mind. I thought I could, but I could not. Never mind. I thought I could, but I could not. I was seeing if maybe I could gleam, what are they called? KFC's Wi-Fi. Maybe if I move the car. I wonder, if I move the car over there, will I be able to steal KFC's Wi-Fi? I don't know. I'm in a spot where in the corner that I am in, unless of course you're really looking for someone, and usually the cops around this area don't bother people who are homeless and people who are sleeping in their car in areas that nobody called them to and they don't really care for. But I don't want to move to somewhere that's a lot more conspicuous, just because if I am easily seen, that could be a problem. And that's not something that I want. I don't want to draw attention to myself, at least, because if I do, that could just be poking the bear. And I'm not here to try to poke the bear. I hope I can see chat. Oh, God. I'm going to do this real quickly. I get paranoid because last time, for some reason, chat was just like, and it was going, but I couldn't see it. But I appreciate anybody that is here, that is hanging out right now, while I'm supposed to be eating. But for some reason, I'm not. All right, let's massage these muscles. Yes. Tomorrow, we're going to have to go withdraw some money, and we're going to have to go get, get our hands on, whatchamacallit. Get our hands on, some scissors. Yeah, so that we can put some flea medication on Mocha to make sure that she does not get fleas. Speaking of which, you know what I haven't done with Mocha for a little bit? Brush her. I need to brush her. Hey Mocha, we're gonna brush you a little bit, okay? So we want to make sure that your fur stays nice. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Yeah. There you go. A little brushing so she feels better. It's always a good idea to brush your dog when you get a chance, just to make sure that their fur doesn't get all tangly. And you know, you help yeah, no. Double checking to make sure there's no fleas. What I do want to do for Mocha is I want to give her a spa day. I know she won't really do too well with the spa day, usually, because if I'm not there, if she can't see me, she gets super, 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 super anxious. So hopefully I can take her to somewhere where she can get groomed and everything and she can see me. Because I think as long as she can see me, she won't be as anxious. She can get her fur done. She can get her nails done. And then she can get a nice beneficial bath. I don't think I need to get her anal glands expressed, but that might be also something to do. Yeah. Really should be eating. Don't know what's wrong with me right now. A moment. We're back. Sorry. I just had to answer someone's text. Wait a minute. Where did that go? What do we? I'm considering things. Consider yourself. I'm just no. We're not singing that. Maybe a French fry will help. Jumpstart appetite. Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. I thought there was somebody there. So we're definitely going to be living a life with a lot of duct tape usage and a lot of cardboard until we can find proper ways to put covers on our windows without damaging anything. Because I'm not willing to drill into the car. Because I do want to keep this car as intact as I possibly can. Because eventually, maybe, I'll sell it. Who knows? Now, thinking. This is the time to ponder and think. For what will we do when we move forward? Because the RV idea seems the most feasible. The only hiccup with the RV idea is finding someone who'd be willing to rent land to me nearby, within the Corvallis, Lebanon, Albany area, so that I could put that RV onto that land with connections and hookups. And it won't be so exorbitantly expensive for me that I'm not able to save up money. Because that's the main thing, is I want to be able to be on that land and be with somebody who I trust, and making sure that as long as I'm not being a fucking nuisance, which I hope I'm never being a nuisance, I am able to ensure that I can stay there for a long term until I'm able to purchase a property that I can put an RV on, my own RV on, and have hookups that I need, and stay there permanently until I get to that point where I can essentially put a home on there, because that is the ultimate plan. But that is the more difficult part of that, Still trying to figure that bit out. But we shall see. We gotta take it a day at a time. I have a tendency to kind of overload myself thinking about everything all at once. And, I tend to overwhelm myself with that thought process. But I appreciate you. I do. Thank you for everybody that is here and hanging out. I do. I do feel a lot less alone. Even though technically I'm not alone. You got this goober here with me. But it's nice to have people that I can talk to. And even if you're not listening, I can feel like you're listening. But I'm not saying that you're not, obviously. I'm just saying it's just nice to be here. I'm just happy to be here at the moment. Although for some reason, alright, let's go try this again. Beepity boppity bee, beepity boppity boop, beepity boppity boopity beepity 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 boo. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's actually try to fucking eat something. I've got a cheeseburger here. A cheeseburger Eddie. What is it? I got the fries to make you tell lies. I got the nuggets to make you chug it. I got the burgers. I just got burgers, man. Hey, what's up, Eshplume? If you don't know who Cheeseburger Eddie is, you should watch The Longest Yard. It is one of my, specifically The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler, because it is one of my favorite, what is the word? It's one of my favorite remakes, and it's actually one of the well-done remakes. And the great thing about that particular remake is they have a lot of allusions and celebrations of the original Longest Yard. They even bring back the original star from that Longest Yard. Not Billy Bob Thornton. Crap. I'm forgetting his name. I'll remember it later. But either way, because The Longest Yard actually was originally produced, if I remember correctly, in the 1970s. It's still a good movie if you watch the original one. Not Billy Bob Thornton. No. It's gonna bother me. Either way, Eshplume, how are you, my friend? I appreciate you being here and hanging out. Thank you so much. You know, we got into some fresh clothes. We got the car even more set up, even more organized. We got a car organizer so that we can put some of the stuff away so there's not so much clutter. We got gravity water bowl. I don't trust the gravity water bowl part, so I'm just going to fill it up. But we do have a towel here now to make sure we sop up any of the wetness that comes from this one who's a messy drinker. We've got a gravity feeder here, and we've got a better contraption to hold the food. And eventually what we're going to do is we're going to have a way to, you know, ratchet it to here so that we can refill it whenever we need to. But yeah, we have a way to ratchet that to there so that we'll have a permanent place for the dog food to just be and be stored instead of just being in the bag. You know, we're making it so that Mocha's a lot more comfortable here. And come Monday, I will have a mattress pad in here that will make it a lot more comfortable for both me and Mocha to be here. And on Monday, I'm probably going to go to the laundromat that is right there and wash the bedding, wash my pillows, wash my blanket, and hopefully I've already been started on work because I've already done all the paperwork. I've sent everything in. I am just waiting for my first shift to start. And hopefully it is Sunday because they asked me if I'm willing to start on Saturday or Sunday. I'm like, hey, Saturday, I apologize. I already have some stuff set up because of DoorDash. But Sunday, I'm your man. I am there. I will be there with bells on. Because I am not somebody who's going to sit here and not work. I am ready to work. I'm ready to do something about my position. And I am going to start just working, saving, working, saving, working, saving, working, saving, working, saving. That sounds like a fucking song. It's like boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. I love you. I love all of y'all. Thank you so much for being a source of hope. All right, I'm going to try to eat. Because I don't know what it is about today, but this entire day, like, I had to force myself to eat the breakfast that I had because I didn't want it to go to waste. But this entire day, I've had no appetite. I've had absolutely no appetite. And it's weird because I know I'm hungry. Like, I can feel it being hungry. But the more I look at the food, and I don't really have any drive to eat it right now. Does that make sense? Does that sound weird? It probably sounds weird. Hey, what's up, Hades? How are you, my friend? Appreciate y'all being here. You know what I'm going to try to do? You know what might help? Maybe a little bit of water might help. Long time lurker, I see your shorts, I leave likes, and I want you to know you fucking rock, man. Well, thank you so much, Waylon. I really do appreciate that. Like, and I want everybody out there that is a lurker, I want you to know that this is not a call out. I do not expect you to say anything back. I don't. But I want you to know that I appreciate you for being there, for watching, because your views mean the world to me as a content creator. So thank you. Those likes mean everything. All of that helps me in the long run. So thank you. But if you didn't hear me, Hades, I thought I said what's up, but how are you, my friend? I say real shit. I'm sort of a bubble person because of illness, but you are so upbeat and positive. It's changed my perspective completely. Well, Waylon, you know, the truth is, remember, you know, it's not where you're at. It's not what you have. It's not whatever affliction that you are currently dealing with, even though it is serious. I'm definitely not trying to downplay it at all, Waylon. But what makes your life worth living, what makes it fulfilling, is the fact that you are here and you are willing to see the world as you choose. The world is what you make of it, my friend. If you sit there and you see the glass is half full, then it'll be half full. Jesus, people, can y'all just chill and stop yelling at everybody? And, you know, I want y'all to know, Waylon. People like you, Hades, Ashplume, Absolute Zero, Chef, Oda, the people who have been here for me as a content creator, y'all are amazing. And I truly do appreciate y'all for being here, for hanging out, and for being a source of hope. Because that's what y'all are to me. Felt like a college football speech. Well, if it helps, it helps. Egyptian gods could dog walk the Norse and Greek gods. Whoa, that's a bold statement, Hades, because in all honesty, when it came down to it, when it comes down to it, Egyptian gods, Norse gods, Greek gods, when you look at the base mythology, and I'm not trying to insult anybody, but when you look at the base mythology within all of the gods and their stories, in truth, the majority of them are allegories to one another. When you look at these stories, when you look at even the stories that we write in books like these fictions, they're all allegories to one another in a way, if you're willing to look at the base elements. The story of Horus has a lot, and I mean a lot, of similarities to the story of Thor. And a lot of those stories have a lot of similarities to stories involving gods in Eastern mythology, like Sanghe, as well as Sioka and Miraku and Pangu. There are so many gods and so many stories, and what people seem to forget is that there are so many different forms of interpretation. And if we actually look at that, there is a lot of similarities within all of them. because we all come from the same space of thought, this planet. All mythologies claim to have omnipotent creators in the universe. How would God face God? They all begin with chaos. I don't know. Egyptian gods are always like, this poor fella sneezed in the church. Snap your hands until this man is liquefied. Scary stuff. I mean, but you look at other stories, they're all very similar with that. Chaos is a big connection to all mythologies, all the primordial gods. All the primordial god is primordial chaos. Let's see, it's either Odin slaying Ymir, creating the world. Greeks claimed it was Gaia's chaos, Uranus. Yeah. There are so many different stories. And in truth, you're right. Chaos is part of the story, but there's always two sides to the coin. Just like in any aspect, there is always an action and a reaction. For within chaos, there must be order. One cannot exist without the other. There is a balance in all things in life. And that is something that has always been apparent and always been there. No matter what type of theology you succumb to or you believe in, it is all based around a theology and understanding that there is a balance to everything. That life does not simply just occur amidst chaos. It occurs amidst the swathing cycle of chaos and order. You can't have one without the other. Just like you can't have peace without war. You cannot have an instance where there are no victors and no losers. There will be one and the other. There will be the conquered and the conquerors. It's just a matter of perspective. Whenever progress is made, someone in some way is curtailed in their progress. Whether we want to admit it or not, it is the process of life. And it is a difficult reality to face for many. You need to do history or drama videos. Well, actually, I do love history. I actually have... Excuse you. Oh, dog fart. But I will say, when it comes down to history and things like that, I love talking about history. History is one of my passions, specifically mythology and history, because I love exploring the mythology. Because when you explore mythology, you explore so many, and I do mean so many different aspects that connect us rather than separate us, if we're willing to look at the elements. You've got a voice of National Geographic. I appreciate you saying that, Waylon. In all honesty, being a narrator, being a voice actor, being a radio DJ, these are all dream jobs. You know, I would love to figure out a way to get to that point, because I would love to do that as a job. Now, when it comes down to Record of Ragnarok, I actually agree with Eshplum. I 100% agree with Eshplum. The manga, aka the web novel, was done fucking fantastically. The problem I have with the animation is that the animation relied way too heavily on slideshow style presentation. It was more like the animation was done on PowerPoint rather than done as an actual anime. And the problem I had with that is that there were so many fights that were downplayed to just cutscene slide, cutscene slide, cutscene slide, rather than actual animated fighting. And it could have been so much better in that way. I think the fight with King Leonidas, he didn't know how to write him. Tournament of Gods versus Mortals was so refreshing. I do appreciate the narrative of Record of Ragnarok. I do, and I really do like it. The thing is, Hades, that is another problem I have with the animation, is it didn't showcase the emotion properly. Because if you actually read it in the manga, Adam did win. What Adam did in that fight against Zeus created the seed of doubt in Zeus. Not only in Zeus, but those that followed Zeus. Because of what Adam did. Because of how Adam fought. And because of what Adam stood for in the Record of Ragnarok. Him and his fight was the victory. Even if he lost, even if he was defeated, he still won. Zeus lost that fight. Adam may have died and gave his life for it, but Zeus created a martyr. Like, that's what Zeus created in that instance, in the very comic. I mean, in the webcomic, that's what it actually showcased, that Zeus created a martyr by killing Adam. It gave everyone that fought against the gods, a reason to continue to fight, a reason to fight even harder. Oh, man. You know what really... Yeah, Zeus himself said he lost. Yeah, but like I said, the only problem I had with that animation is it didn't showcase that emotion properly. If you read it in the manga, if you saw the way that the contrasting shading in the emotions were drawn in the web novel or web comic or manga, it showed on not just Zeus's face, but everyone in the stands that they showed in detail. They all began to doubt Zeus at that moment. They began to doubt the father of all the gods. And only Adam would be the one that would be able to do that. Be it in life or in death, it didn't matter. Adam's fight was his victory. But in regards to Lu Bu and Thor, I do agree. That fight was highly underrated and was one of my favorite fights. Because one, Lu Bu was fucking amazing. And I love the fact that it wasn't just Lu Bu. There was Lu Bu, there was Guan Yu, there was Zhang Fei. They were there. Heroes of the era of the Romance of Three Kingdoms. Watching one of the mightiest warriors during that era. It took Dong Zhuo betraying Lu Bu for Lu Bu to die. This was a man that built a legend for himself on the battlefield, not through word of mouth, but through action. Through the kill count of a single man alone using a spear. Hey, I have to lay down, exhausted myself. I hope you guys have a good day. You're my favorite content creator. Thanks for making the only good and funny content I see anymore. Well, I appreciate that, Waylon. Thank you. I hope you rest well, and truly appreciate you for supporting me. Thank you. I really wish I could see more of Record of... You rock, Waylon. You rock. But I do wish I could see more of Record of Ragnarok. The sad truth is I don't have access to Netflix anymore, and I can't necessarily afford it. And because Netflix is doing that whole, password share bullshit, it's not really viable to share with anybody because Netflix is a bunch of bastards. Ya bunch of bitches. Yeah. Can you tell I'm a little salty about that? I don't know why I went Irish there. It's probably because, you know, one of my, what's the word? One of my influences as a content creator, even though he doesn't know who the fuck I am, is Jacksepticeye. I watched him during the days of Happy Wheels and top of the morning to ya. Making sure nobody's, you know, pissed off at me. Okay. One second. I got some messages and stuff. Apologies, I just got a email I wanted to check out and make sure that it wasn't, you know, my first scheduling email, which it wasn't. And yeah, I also was messaging my ex to make sure that she knew that I got some of her hair care products in my mail, and yeah, she can definitely have those. And I was going on Monday when I see her to exchange for my stuff, she can have that and all that whatnot. But yeah. All right. I don't know why I'm feeling so squirrely right now. Hype Q. Ugh. Beep, 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 beep. You know, that is one thing that I do miss, and I'm going to kind of be sad about the fact that I don't have that space yet, which is a roof over my head. Because if I did, if I could, I would love, because one, I owe Eshplume a D&D game, which I'm working on building while I'm still living in my car for a bit. The other thing, though, is, you know, I still really would love to be able to work on making my content, and I wanted to go into doing lore content, history content, and the like on my YouTube. But that's all on hold for now. The hell? One second. What the fuck? So someone was telling me to put some money into XRP, and I did, and it's been a rocky road. I haven't lost any money, but I haven't really made any money. It's kind of weird. I guess we'll have to wait and see with that one. Another thing that I need to buy, paper clips or bobby pins, something that I can use to clean this thingy. Oh, that works. Nope, not putting that there. Way too conspicuous. Alright. Let us try to eat. I might only be able to eat one burger, but better than nothing, right? Huh. Nah, that wouldn't work. Maybe if I get some curtains and some curtain hooks, I might be able to make something along here. Just need to stick hooks onto the sticky hooks onto the plastic points that are here and here. I might be able to just shink something. Maybe, baby. And I do appreciate everybody that's been liking the live and everything. I really appreciate y'all for being here. We're not just sitting. We are willing to talk about anything that's on your mind. You know, I'm trying to think about things to talk as well. At least eating is helping my appetite, which sounds weird, I know, right? So, I've been thinking about this for a little bit, for anybody that is here. Someone told me about a DeWalt power inverter. So, that works off of DeWalt batteries. tool batteries that might help save power on my car battery, which is a very good idea. So what I want to do, making sure nothing smells funky, what I'm thinking about doing here is essentially get that dual power inverter when I can, when I do get a paycheck. Use that dual power inverter to power most of my stuff at night to make sure my battery doesn't drain. And then on like when I'm doing, driving around and stuff, or when I can plug it into a wall or whatever, but hopefully when I'm driving around and stuff, I can charge those batteries using my car inverter and keep things like all charged and well and going, keep a cycle going. We might be able to keep things good and copacetic. Let's see. Anyways, what you were saying? What I like about, what I like about Thor and Lu Bu is that they were fighting themselves. The narrator even said that Thor and Lu Bu, if they were of the same race, they would be brothers and friends, and especially rivals. Yeah. And that was one of the cool things about that fight, Hades, because Thor eventually, like, you could see it, especially in the manga. Like I said, I'm going to refer to the manga a lot because I like the way it was written, it was drawn. But especially in the manga, you really see it in Thor's expression and in the way that he talks. And especially when the battle ends, Thor respected Lu Bu. Even though Lu Bu was mortal, he respected Lu Bu. And that was something that actually insulted Zeus. Zeus saw that and saw that the doubt within all those that were his constituents was continuing to grow, that they were beginning to empathize with the enemy, and that was a dangerous point. That was something that Zeus never wanted. But it was going to happen whether he wanted it to or not because of what he did with Adam. I love the manga more than the anime, and I am fully caught up in the manga. Nice! Hello. Apologies. I'm actually eating. Finally. It took me, I don't know, Hades, how long? Almost an hour before I actually started eating. I don't know. I just didn't have an appetite. But hello, everybody. How are all of y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good, you know. I'm about to eat stuffed turkey. Nice. That could be very dirty. That could be taken in a very naughty way. I'm just kidding. What was I saying? Anyways, Yang, I'm doing all right. You know, we got a lot of things done today. We got our car checked out. We got a transmission fluid, done, which is definitely something we needed to do. We see. We got, yeah, so we got that done. We got, something set up a lot better for Mocha, you know. We got a water thing. This water thing is now stuck here, so it won't move around, so she can have water constantly. We have a gravity feeder for food. We have a food storage thing, so we don't have to, so the food doesn't get stale. We got this little car organizer, so things are a lot more organized, and I have things essentially set up so that we can be a lot more comfortable in here. And on Monday, when I meet up with my ex, we are going to get my what's it called, my mattress topper, which will be a nice little cushion. We vacuumed and we did all that. The only thing that we really need to do with our car, just to make it safer for us to drive at night, is to get our front headlight fixed, which there's only one headlight that we need to fix. I tried to get it fixed at Valvoline, but they were not able to reach in there, so I'm gonna see if O'Reilly's is willing to do it. But I appreciate all of you all for being here. Thank you. Although we are going to do a few things so that we can get ready for tonight, and I'm going to take y'all with me. I need to, one, use the bathroom, but first I need to let this goober use the bathroom. Don't knock your water over. Well, Soft Light Laboratory, I don't have, you mean my book reading? Is that what you're saying? You love my book reading? Because we are going to be doing a reading tonight, chapter 2 with the dragons. I'm hoping to get more books eventually if I can. All right, cool. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you enjoy them. You know, I'm having a lot of fun doing them. Now, I do apologize. I need to listen to what Ford said. I need to read what Hades says. I listen to audiobooks. Let's see, the fight could have lasted longer if Lubu decided to dodge the attacks instead of blocking it. When his leg is broke, the fight was basically over. I find it funny that the first person to ever injure Thor was a human. Nissan and Honda are fusing companies together, and they want Mitsubishi to join. Huh. I don't like that idea, Hades, because that seems like creating a monopoly. Alright, one moment, everyone. I'm taking y'all with me. First things first, we're going to take Mocha out so that she can go to the bathroom. But yeah, I do hope to get my hands on some more Dragonlance books so that I have, you know, something to read and I can do more readings. And I do plan on, if I can make it work from my car with my phone, record me reading the prologue, chapter 1 and 2, instead of just it being doing a live, so that I could post it other places. Although that might be a little bit more difficult without a computer. We'll see. We shall see. Because I am going to be getting my hands on a small laptop. Well, that's not a laptop. It's a Chromebook. It's a laptop, whatever. It's a Chromebook. It's an older Chromebook, but it only cost me $80 to get. So I was like, figure why not? Because it has Bluetooth capabilities, it has Wi-Fi capabilities. I might be able to install something for me to be able to use a recording, so I can maybe record me doing this and then upload it whenever I find Wi-Fi, whenever I go to you know, Starbucks. By the way, let us do this. Chaka. sure we take our keys with us. Audiobooks are the best. I mean, let's put it this way. Doing an audiobook is something that I would love to be able to do. You know, like that would be something I would love to do as a job. How are you, how would you rank the fights? I gotta be honest, I have to refresh myself because I haven't read or watched in a while. The last time I saw or watched Record of Ragnarok or read it was when Mitsurugi, or the Nameless Swordsman, was being revealed. Sorry, I apparently muted the mic. Apologies. All right, hey, buddy, go potty. I apparently muted the mic. I apologize. And if you didn't hear my answer, I can't. No, I can't necessarily rank the fights because I have to rewatch them. It's been a while, or reread about them either way, because it's been a long while since I've actually read them or watched them or even talked about them. The last fight I remember is up to, I believe his name is Mitsurugi, the swordsman, the Nameless Swordsman. All right, good job, Mocha. I mean, gross, Mocha, but good job, Mocha. We're gonna pick up your poopies now. Nope. All right, come on. We are gonna go throw this away because we are not assholes. Only assholes. You stay close. You stay close. You stay close and you don't bark at anyone. Stay close. Don't fucking take me out. Do not fucking take me out, dog. I don't have one. To be honest, I don't have one. Oh, it's cold. It's fucking cold. Alright. Well, apparently, what I'm wearing definitely isn't well insulated. Hey, get back here. Alright, come on. I'm throwing this away. Who are you? Come on. Go back. No? Oh, you do, huh? Oh, always fantasize eating a... All right. Hey, stay close. Oh, it's soaking cold. Ooh, now that sounds good. A cheesesteak. Haven't had a cheesesteak in a long time. Oh man, it is fucking freezing. Alright, baby girl. Get in there. Yeah, load in. Load up. Jesus Christ. Alright. Now, I have to hide my food to make sure you don't fucking eat it. Yeah. You can look at that you can look at that forlorningly if you want to. But you can't have that food. It's not for you. Okay. Keys. Closing that. That. Alright. I love you. I'll be right back. Please be good. Don't fuck with anything. Don't destroy anything. Alright, please. I believe in you. Alright, cool. Everything's closed up. Now, we're gonna take the walk to Walmart. These not belong on steak. Hey, man. Well, the thing is, it's chopstick. It's not actually just like, you know, prime rib or filet. Actually, but yeah, it's generally, cheesesteak is generally used from thin cuts of either flank or brisket. But like not prime brisket, cheaper brisket. Some people, man, they like to honk a lot. Honka. Alright. So, okay, the last fight I saw, if I remember correctly, was the Nameless Swordsman, which was just before Jack the Ripper. And I haven't seen Jack the Ripper's fight. So that's the last fight I saw. Must go to the Walmart. So I'm down to hear about the other ones. Let's go. All right. We got this. We got this. Berry muffin on Christmas. Interesting, okay. And bacon. I will tell you, in all honesty, the best kind of bacon is thick cut bacon, steak cut bacon. Whew. All right. It is oh so very, very cold. At least inside it's not anymore. I love listening to ambient sounds on YouTube. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying this. I guess it's something like ASMR almost. I will say, I am going to pause it when I go to the bathroom, because y'all aren't going to see that. Y'all don't need to see that. Just saying, it's not that kind of stream. All right. We're back. Bowels evacuated and everything, so we are better. Let's see. Thor versus Lubu, Zeus versus Adam, Kujiro versus Poseidon, Tiar versus Hercules, Shiva versus Raden, Buddha versus Zero, Hajin versus Hajin, Seven Queen versus Hades, Beelzebub versus Nikola Tesla, Apollo versus King Leonidas, and Okita versus Asano. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I like those matchups, actually. Make sure. Hey, what's up, Bryson? Oh, pizza for some reason. But yeah, what's up, Bryson? We're just walking back to the car. We used the bathroom. Let's see. You would love the fight between Beelzebub and Nikola Tesla. You have a cold and I'm dying right now. I'm sorry, my friend. That must not be fun. I'm doing my best to not get sick, you know. So, there's a nice Lambo. I mean, it's like piss yellow, but it's still a nice body Lambo. I don't understand why you want it to be piss yellow, though. To survive a tree branch with 2 stories cutting me, but a cold, oh no. Cold take you down. That guy gonna come on through or hurt me or nothing? I have no idea. Oh well. I have. Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't know. My bad. Sorry. I was the asshole there.
No assholes here, man.
Hey, what's up, Loki? How are you, my friend? Let's see. Bleach versus is overrated in terms of power. The best of snow is yellow or red snow. Oh god. The best snow is chunky yellow. Ew. Ew. Just ew. Can we not? No. Neither. No chunky yellow, no chunky brown. How about no? How about just no? Oh my god, y'all are killing me here. Y'all are killing me here. You heathens. You damn heathens. Oh god, I really hope it doesn't snow, because if it snows here, I do not have the clothing for snow. That is for damn sure. So I really hope it does not snow here. But that is always a potential, and that is going to suck. Oh, because I had to go to the bathroom, and for me to go to the bathroom, I had to go to the to the Walmart. I mean, if you don't know this, Bryson, I live in my car now. Hi, baby. Hey, no, stay. You stay. Go lay down. Whew. But yeah, I live in my car now. Why? Because, you know, I made this happen to myself. I did. You know, I have nobody else to blame. But essentially, I fucked up. For lack of better anything else how to explain it, I fucked up. And right now, the only thing I can do is try to move forward with everything. Because I ain't got nothing else I can do now. But yeah, me and lady I loved, we're no longer together because I screwed that up by being not myself, being disingenuous, by ignoring her, and by not doing my part as a partner. So only person I have to blame for that is myself. Sorry, I'm just setting up my shelter now, making sure we have the ability to stay as warm as possible. Hey, stay away from my food. Stay away from my food. Well, other than the living in my car bit, I've been all right. Been all right. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? No, that's right. Alright. There we are. Alright, good. As long as y'all can hear me. That's what we need. Might need to get another one of those eventually, but not too bad. Oh yeah, no, if Master Chief can survive the flood, he definitely can survive that. I do agree. Let's see if I can make sure this all works well. Nobody peeks in. It is cold. It is cold, but I am able to keep warm. I create an insulating layer. And sometimes, sometimes it's actually too warm in here. So I have to work on that. Making sure that there is proper ventilation. Because if there isn't, that in itself could become a big problem. Aha. Nope. Any shroud we can have to create a little bit of a illusion of security for ourselves. There we go. There we are. So, to answer that, Bryson, I've been in this position for roughly 7 days now. 6 days now. Negative 36 is still hot. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've been in here for 6 days now. Just trying to make it work as best as we can. Oh, wait. Need where are my keys? Shit. Thank God. Whew. Gonna make sure I have these. I mean, it's not too bad. You know, I have Mocha with me. I have y'all who are willing to hang out and be awesome. So I have things. You know, I have a job in the Rose. I'm just waiting for them to respond to me to let me know when my first day is gonna be. Yeah, we've got things happening, so it's not all dismal and dreary. So we're trying our best to keep our head above water, and yeah, like I said, we have a job, thankfully, and we're still doing stuff to do content. Because, you know, it took me a while to figure this out. You know, too long to figure this out, and I am ashamed that it took me this long to figure it out. But ultimately, the truth of the matter is, what I do for a living does not, and I mean it does not, define me as a person. Now, one moment I'm actually going to turn the car on for just a little bit so I can make sure the battery stays charged, while I turn on this fan for a little bit to just air out the precipitation. But one moment. All right. But I appreciate those of you that are here. I really do. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being awesome. We better not be moving. Speaking of, just in case. Turn on the parking brake. Yeah, now we have a fan going. Things are okay. Hey, quit eating your ass. I think once I've been here for a little bit and, you know, I've been working. Oh shoot, one second. Live is gonna pause for a second. I need to check something. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I appreciate you, Bryson. I do. But I am going to actually give myself a second to reset because we are going to do a nighttime stream where we are going to be reading. Where did the book go? Where'd the book go? Just had it. Oh, come on. There it is. We'll be reading the next chapter of this book, chapter 2. So if you would like to join us, we'll be live on at 6. Yes, we are now doing reading streams. So that is what we're doing from our car, and I hope you all will be enjoying it. Thank you all so much for joining me for now. But I will see you all at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is going to be about 45 minutes from now. And we will be getting ready and set up to doing our reading stream. I will see you all then, my friends. So currently it is 5:20. So in about 40 minutes from now, we'll be going live again to start up our reading stream before we tuck in for the night and get ready to wait for whatever is going to happen next. Thank you all so much, and I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Or I'll see you in 40 minutes. Bye-bye.